I think the hardest part of being short is finding clothes that fit. More specifically, shirts. My workaround for pants and jackets have recently been going to the tailor, going to the women's section, and thrifting. But when it comes to shirts, they either are too huge, too small, they shrink easily, quality isn't that great, or I don't see the value proposition of a high quality shirt in reflection to its price. I found that Uniqlo has always been my go-to for shirts, but with the uprise of Abercrombie's rebrand, it made me wonder, how good are the shirts and can it replace my Uniqlo essentials? So I literally spent over $100 and I'm going to test the 3 main essential Abercrombie shirts in my everyday life to see if it's worth buying and potentially replacing my Uniqlo essentials. But first, let's establish the test. So every shirt can be compiled into 4 categories: price, fit, quality, and shrinkage. And your boy will give it a rating system from 1 to 5, 5 being the best and 1 being the worst. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and test out the shirts. Alright y'all, so the first shirt that I'm wearing is this light blue, baby blue vintage shirt from Abercrombie. I'll put the exact naming of the shirt on the screen. But basically, this is a $29 shirt, size medium, and the fit is oversized. So let me go ahead and show you guys the fit, and I can talk more about the measurements. So this is the fit of the shirt. As you can tell, it is more oversized than my Uniqlo oversized shirt, but yeah, it honestly feels super comfortable. It's super freaking soft, which is like crazy. It kind of feels a little bit, I don't really say luxurious, but it's like velvetly soft. This is how it looks with the shirt untucked. To actually make it look better on my body, I'm going to tuck it in to give it a smarter look. Alright y'all, so the measurements of the shirt is a size medium. Pit to pit is 23 3/4. Shoulder to shoulder is 19. Length of the shirt is 27 3/4, and the sleeve is 9 3/4. So I took some notes. The feel of the shirt is 100% cotton. Like I said, it's super soft. In all honesty, like first look, I love the coloring. I love the dye. I also love the stitching of the shirt. I don't know if you guys can tell, the small details is key. Your boy loves that shit. I think the one struggle that I have with this shirt being a shorter guy is that when I tuck it in, I had to make sure it's like perfect, or I start looking like a mushroom, or should I say like a blue mushroom. But nonetheless, let's start today. I'm gonna use my phone to kind of talk more about the fit, how it feels. It's gonna be super hot, so I get to actually test out to see if the fabric's breathable, and yeah, I don't know. And if it's too thick, then I could potentially just use a different shirt. I don't know. We're about to find out. In all honesty, like, to be very transparent, I would honestly work out with this shirt over my Uniqlo shirt, primarily because like the cotton they use is soft. But for me personally, would I ever work out in these shirts just to look cool? Not necessarily. And me personally, I don't like wearing shirts that aren't dry fit. I love the fact that it's breathable, although I am sweating and the shirt is sticking to me. It feels like I'm not really wearing a shirt. But that's it for day 1. Let's go ahead and try on the second shirt. Alright y'all, so it's day 2 and I am wearing the black Abercrombie and Fitch essential shirt. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it is a little bit more fitted as opposed to oversized. But first impressions, it is a little bit long, as you can tell. Typical for like, I guess you can say like normal shirts or like shirts for men, especially if you're shorter. The sleeves do feel a little bit tight, and like around the armpit area it feels like a normal shirt. It's very comparable to the Uniqlo Aerism shirt, but I feel like that shirt is more breathable and light as opposed to this. I feel like this shirt feels like any ordinary cotton shirt, but let me give you the details. Measurements, this is a size medium. Pit to pit is 20.5 inches. Shoulder to shoulder is 21 1/4. Length is 28 3/4, and the sleeve is 7.5. So to compare that to the shirt from yesterday, it is, so the pit to pit is shorter, the shoulder to shoulder is longer, lengthwise is definitely longer, and the sleeve is a little bit shorter. So I feel like this shirt is perfect for, like, I don't know, I guess you can say like an everyday shirt or like an undershirt. If you don't like the oversized look, I mean, you would essentially get this shirt. But overall, like, this is how it looks. Simple fit today, and again, it's gonna be super hot. We're gonna test out if the shirt is breathable, and again, your boy has boxing today, so I'm gonna go ahead and wear this shirt. I'm gonna show you guys how I would typically wear this shirt. I would tuck it in to give it a more smarter look. Obviously with the length, I don't want to look shorter. I prefer to have the bottom half of my body longer as opposed to my torso. But yeah, this is how I would just wear it. No! No! Alright guys, fire alarm, your boy has to go. Let's start the day. First initial thoughts. The fitting is a little bit weird because like the sleeve width hugs onto my arms, which is good, I guess, if you have muscles, or if you're muscular, or if you're toned up. But I normally don't wear regular shirts unless it is an undershirt, or if I'm wearing like a company logoed shirt for work. Pretty comfortable for a regular shirt. So with that in mind, let's go home and let's go ahead and get dressed up to go to the gym. Okay guys, your boy's back. The one thing that I do not like about shirts is this. You guys see that? I swear to God, this is not dirt. This is from the shirt. And me personally, I do not like this. But nonetheless, shirt still feels comfortable. Kinda iffy about recommending this specific shirt, although I will say that it is cheaper. But nonetheless, this is how I feel about this shirt. And my first initial impressions wearing the shirt for the first day. Maybe this won't happen after I wash it. Who knows? We'll have to find out. Alright y'all, so the last shirt, this is the Oversized Pocket Tee from Abercrombie. It is a size medium. The price of this shirt is $40. This is how the shirt looks untucked. Obviously it's super long. And with that in mind, I'm gonna tuck it in. So first things first, like I said, the shirt is a size medium. Pit to pit is 23 1/4, shoulder to shoulder is 19 inches. Length is 28 1/4, and the sleeve is 10 inches. So with that in mind, comparing that to the other oversized tee, this shirt is actually longer and the sleeves are longer, and I actually feel it. I feel like the sleeves are a little bit too big for me. I like the little cut off to be like maybe 3/4 reaching my elbow, but nonetheless the shirt is a bit big on me. Like the poofiness of the shirt is too big and too long for me, obviously giving me that mushroom effect, right? But honestly guys, the quality of the shirt is great. It feels like the Uniqlo used oversized shirt. Feels super nice, feels soft, feels, I wouldn't really say premium, but definitely better than the black Abercrombie Essential shirt. But nonetheless, this is how the shirt looks. This is a fit that I wore to the boxing gym. As you can tell, super oversized, tucked it in. And if I untuck it, I look like I am low-key wearing a dress. So as you can tell, it's hella long. But in all honesty, comfortability-ness, it is A1. I'm not gonna lie, like quality is there. But the problem that I'm having is that the shirt is like super heavy. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like I felt so freaking slow today just working out. It's a great shirt, quality wise. I wouldn't really want to work out in it unless I want to look cool. That's my take on this shirt. Don't wear it if you like to be a little bit more lighter when it comes to the shirts. But if you want to look cool, be my guest. This is pretty dang heavy, especially during the summertime. Back to the video. Alright y'all, so after wearing the shirts numerous of times and working out with it and finally getting it washed and dried, it's time to talk about the new measurements. So first things first, we're going to talk about the blue vintage shirt. The new measurements is a pit to pit, 23.5, shoulder to shoulder, 19, length is 27 3/4, and the sleeve is 9 3/4. So with the new measurements, it looks like the pit to pit actually shrunk by 1 1/4. Now the next shirt, which is the green oversized pocket tee, the new measurements are pit to pit, 22 3/4, shoulder to shoulder, which is 19, length is 27 3/4, and the sleeve is 10. So comparing that to the old measurements, it looks like the pit to pit shrunk by 1 inch and the length shortened by a half. And lastly, the black Abercrombie and Fitch essential tee, the new measurements are pit to pit, 19.5, shoulder to shoulder is 20 inches, length is 28 1/4, and sleeve is 7. So literally everything shrunk. Pit to pit shrunk by 1 inch, shoulder to shoulder shrunk by 1 1/4, length shrunk by 1/2 inch, and sleeve shrunk by 1/2 inch. And now to rate my favorite shirt to my least favorite shirt, or I guess we can say the shirt I would not recommend. And first place goes to the blue vintage shirt. And the score for each category would be price is a 5, fit is a 4, shrinkage is a 4.5, quality is a 5, and the overall score is a 4.62 out of 5. Now for some room of improvement, in all honesty, I feel like it would have been closer to a 5 if I chose a smaller size. But due to the fact that I am comparing these shirts with what I would normally get, which would be a size medium, it only made sense to just go with what I would normally get in my everyday life. So with that in mind, user error on my part, but I would definitely go a size smaller for this specific shirt. And in second place is the green oversized pocket tee, with the scores containing of price being a 3, fit is a 3.5, shrinkage is a 3.5, quality is a 4, and the overall score is a 3.5 out of 5. Now for some areas of improvement, I feel like this shirt is relatively freaking long, and I feel like, again, on my part, I should have got a smaller size. And the second point is I would make the price cheaper. $40 is a steep price for a basic essential. I mean, this isn't anything crazy premium. I feel like you can get 2 Uniqlo U shirts for the price of one, and you can get a lot of wear from it. And lastly, the last shirt I would not recommend is the black Abercrombie and Fitch essential shirt, with the scores containing of price being a 3.5, fit is a 3, shrinkage is 1, quality is 2, and the overall score is 2.37 out of 5. And for some areas of improvement for this shirt, if I were to make a 2.0 of this shirt, I definitely feel like quality could be a little bit better. I'm not too sure if it's because I got the black shirt, but having all that cotton around me just was not it was just not cutting it for me, to be honest with you guys. And the second point of improvements is that the shirt shrinks by a lot in all areas of the shirt, and I feel like that is risky for someone who is looking to have an essential shirt and get a lot of wear from it. But knowing the fact that it does shrink overall is a little bit risky, and with that in mind, I feel like there would be better alternatives. Do you guys like these shirts? What are your guys' thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. With that, please like, comment, and subscribe, and your boy's out. Can't wait for it to be fall because it's freaking hot right now.